Today we're going to make some simple origami animals which will be used for the story Noah and the Ark. So what you'll need is some colorful paper as well as a marker. So the first animal we're going to make today is a dog. What you'll need is a square piece of paper. I have picked a brown one, but again, if you don't have colored paper, plain paper is just fine. I've turned it over so that the colored side is not facing me. And then I have folded the paper diagonally once, and then I'm folding it in half so it's a smaller triangle than before. We're going to unfold that second fold, so we're just left with our initial large triangle. We're going to take one of the pointer ends and we're going to fold it inwards just slightly like I have done. And we're going to repeat this step with the other side as well. Now once that is done, we're going to flip it over and we're going to fold the little pointy bit at the top down just slightly, and then we're going to flip it over again. And now your dog is complete. All you need to finish it is to add some eyes, a nose, and a cheeky little tongue if you'd like. The second animal we're going to be making is an elephant. It will be using similar steps to we used before. So here I'm just taking a plain white piece of square paper and I'm folding it again diagonally across the middle. And again, we're making that second fold, so we're folding this large triangle in half, so now it is a smaller triangle. Now we're going to unfold that second fold and taking the corners that we used before as ears for the dogs, we're going to fold this upwards against that middle fold we made before. Now we're going to take the flap at the top and fold it down to the side so it forms another triangle. Now we're going to grab the tips of these newly formed triangles and we're just going to fold it inwards slightly like I have done here. Now flipping your elephant over, you are up to your final step, which is to crease the long nose that the elephant has. So we're going to do this by folding the bottom half of this triangle up and then slowly and gradually folding it back and forth until it makes this sort of crinkly pattern. And now your elephant's all done, so add some eyes and there you go, there's your elephant. The final animal we're going to make is a frog. This time instead of a square piece of paper, you will need a rectangular piece of paper. So with your rectangular piece of paper, you're going to fold a triangle at the top, like I have done so in the video. Then we're going to grab the top corner of this triangle and we're going to fold it back down so that the triangle is now halved. And now you should have like a little house shape. Now we're going to fold this whole thing in half by the point. I'm going to press that down so that the line is nice and creased. And then we're going to unfold everything that we've just folded. Now this step is a bit difficult. What you're going to do is you're going to press the sides of your triangle and then flatten the top bit so that it also forms another triangle. Now I'm going to do this again so you can see how it works. I'm going to press down on the sides of that to form a triangle. And then we're going to push down the flap at the top. And if your lines have been nice and crisp, you'll be able to fold it down just like that. Now we're going to take one of the flaps and we're going to fold it upwards because this will form the arms of our frog. Then we're going to flip this over and then we're going to flip one side in towards that middle line we creased before. And then we're going to repeat that on the other side. Flipping your frog over, we're going to work out the length of the body. And then to make the legs, we're going to do what we did with the elephant trunk. We're going to fold the paper backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards until it has this crinkled effect. And now you have a frog. And if you tap on the back, it actually flips and jumps. And feel free to add some eyes or other details to your frog. Now it wouldn't be Noah and the Ark without an ark, so we need to make a boat. An ark is also a type of big boat, so we're going to learn how to make a boat with paper. So this time we'll need a rectangular piece of paper, and what you're going to do is you're going to fold this paper in half so that the shorter sides are together. And this will form a smaller rectangle. And then we're going to fold this in half again. We're going to unfold this and we're going to take the corner at the top and we're going to fold one corner down into that middle crease, and then we're going to flip our boat around and repeat on the other side. Now taking our flaps that open at the bottom, we're going to fold one up and then going to flip it around and fold the other side up as well. Now it looks like you have a party hat. Now this step can also be a bit challenging, so I will do it a few times for you. What you're going to do is you're going to open the bottom of your hat I'm going to open all the way up and then press it down so that it forms a square shape. Now let me do that again for you, and I'm going to do it slowly this time. You're going to open your hat from the bottom. You can put your finger to the top so it helps open up a little bit. And then we're going to press it down on the side so it forms a square shape. Good job. Now we're going to take the corners at the bottom, which open up, and we're going to flip it towards the top. I'm going to do this on both sides. And again, we're going to repeat the step that we did before. We're going to open up the bottom and we're going to press it down so it forms a smaller square. Now from this step, you can grab the 2 flaps at the top, which will perfectly open up into this boat. So again, there's 2 flaps at the top and you just pull that out. And there you go, you've got your very own little boat. Now you're ready for our story. You've got your boat, you've got a frog, you've got a dog, and you've got an elephant. So stay tuned for our next video as we find out what happens in the next chapter of our book.